Well, hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with a strength and positivity reading for the time period of now, which is March, that I'm doing this reading, right through to April and May. Okay, this is to address the time that we're currently living in. I've been guided to do this extra bonus reading for you all using a different deck there, and it is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Okay, just cleansing your space here, and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. I'm so grateful for all your beautiful messages and your likes, your shares, and your inspirational quotes in the boxes below. I'm truly grateful for all of you and your wonderful energy. Okay, just a little reminder as well that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody. Please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. As I said, I'm guided to do this as a bonus reading for you all to address the time that we're living in at the moment. Okay, without further ado, I'll get straight to your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What do my beautiful Taurus need to know for the time period that I have set? What do they need to know during this time? Can you please guide them to some messages of what they need to know? What would you like them to? Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, so first off the bat, they've given the Four of Air, and it is in reverse there. Okay, so Four of Air is about, I think Scorpio also had the same card come out there for them. And this is a time of healing, meditation, rest and recuperation. Okay, but because it's in the reverse, it's Spirit is saying you're not resting, Taurus. Okay, you're constantly on social media or checking the news, which is it is a natural state to be in at the moment because of what's going on in the world. But they're saying please step away from all of that and just rest your mind. Now, air is of the intellect. It speaks of the mind. That's the element there. So in the reverse, it's saying you need to allow this time that you've been given because of the current circumstances. You know, some of you will be in isolation, probably most of you, if you're really listening to what the authorities say, which we all should be doing, of course. You know, and so what they're saying is during this time, though, you're not resting yourself, you're not allowing yourself to be at peace. Now, yes, it is a very hard time to be at peace. We're all human and we're all in anxiety. We don't know what to do, and we're a bit worried, of course. But Spirit is saying with the Four of Air in reverse there, please give your mind some rest. Okay, take this time to step away from the bombardment of electronic equipments or news or things like that, and take some time to rest your mind. Okay, when you do deep thinking and have quiet time, you allow Spirit to come in to guide you and use your instincts, Taurus. Okay, so they're asking you to take that time to listen and have peace. Okay, Spirit will guide you to the news that you need to see. So if you check in to the news maybe once a day or once every second day, just to see what's going on in the world, then you'll stop all that bombardment of news, which perpetuates the feeling of fear. What Spirit is saying. They're asking you to just take some quiet time now and just find clarity within yourself. Find the time to rest your mind. Okay, then you will be sharper when the time is right. But you need to take that break and take care of yourself during this time. Okay, so Spirit is really asking you to take that. Messenger of Air has come out. Oh wow, this is really bizarre. I think Scorpio got exactly the same message of air. Messenger of Air. This is about you know, adhering to the ways of thinking that people are at, you know, a learned response, adhering to those things that you're hearing on the news, you know, whatever guidance you're being given. This is about whatever news you've been fed with the messenger there. You need to adhere to what people are saying. Okay, this is a learned response. You need to be have a swift reaction. Okay, so whenever you look up this card, every tarot has a different energy. Okay, and this particular card is about having swift reaction or responses to a situation and listening to the guidance of that. Okay, so even if you bought this tarot yourself, you'd see what it means in the guidebook there. This tarot is taking swift action, really listening to what people, the opinions around you, what they're saying. Adhere to the advice of what they're giving you, and really, using that and then letting it go, and sort of, then resting your mind that you followed what they've asked you to do, and that you can do no more than that, okay? This is about reacting to the situation from your gut instinct, but also listening to people around you who have given you that advice, okay? Being really in tune with what's going on there also, Taurus. So you have the Six of Air. Oh my God, I'm really going to look back on Scorpio's message, because I feel like you got that, they got that too. Six of Air is a necessary change, okay, to gain greater wisdom. But what they're saying at the moment, especially with this card in reverse, is that wisdom is not, things are not being learnt quick enough here, okay? They're saying, however turbulent the situation is at the moment, you need to trust that you have to create a calm within that, okay? So your outer world may be very troublesome at the moment, but you need to create an inner world that is calm, okay, in order to get through this and be, mindful and come out the other side with wisdom. So Spirit is saying at the moment, Taurus, because it's in reverse, you're not doing that. You're not allowing yourself to be guided to coming back to your center. Okay, so Spirit is saying, yes, they understand that this is a troublesome time, and yes, they understand your fear, because it is natural to have that fear, but please step away from electronic devices or things like that, and find your peace in all of this whirlwind that is going on around you, okay? It is a turbulent time, as you can see, when the sea, the boat is on those waters there. It's very deep, okay? There's possibly a storm coming in the background, but you do have it in reverse. So it's saying, at the moment, you're not allowing yourself to gain that peace, okay? You need to believe in the fact that what is unknown will bring you a proper transition to something better, okay? They really want that message to come home to you, but within this troubled time, please find some space to just listen to your instincts and find peace in all of this trouble, okay? They really want you to rest your mind and reconnect to self during this time. It's almost like, I hate to say it like this, but this is the way it's coming. It's almost like humans have been given a time to reset and come back to self because of this. It's almost like shutting out everything in order to come back to the center, learn some lessons, gain wisdom, and then come out the other side stronger for it, okay? Now, I know a lot of people are in horrific situations, but that is the energy I'm getting from the cards. I can only give you what I'm getting from the cards, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Taurus need to know during this time? Can you please guide them to what else they need to know? What else do they need to know? For those of you who are just joining my channel for the first time, Chariot. Oh my, this is scary. This is so scary. I really feel, not scary, but I mean, it's almost like exactly the same message for Scorpio. For those of you who are new to my channel, just to put in there quickly, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the cards because I feel that is my energy choosing the cards. Cards that jump from the pack are the ones Spirit are guiding me to give the message to you. And you have the Chariot, okay? The Chariot is major arcana, okay? So it speaks to the major deals in your life. And when you got the Chariot there, this is a call to action, okay? So it is, again, asking you to have that inspired action. You've been given advice. You need to take heed of that advice, and you need to take charge of that advice with the Chariot card, okay? It's also a victory card in this tarot deck. So if you take all that advice, you find that quiet space, find your self time, connecting to self, and letting all this troublesome thing swirl around you, but you remain centered, you are going to gain this victory, okay? Also, when you get the Chariot card, it is about taking control of your own destiny. So listen to your own instincts on the situation. And they're saying that you will be victorious through this, okay? You've faced a lot of obstacles in the past, and you've worked really hard for what you want, Taurus, and it will come to fruition. You'll be very successful with it. It is a victory card, but now is the time to reconnect to self, okay? So it does say, I have fallen, but now I am risen again, and I live freely and truthfully, fearlessly and skillfully. So some of you may have had jobs been put on hold there, lost some jobs because of this. This is a very difficult time for a lot of people out there, and Spirit are saying you will be victorious. There will be a joyous outcome to this, okay? You faced obstacles before and you've always survived, Taurus. You will survive this again, okay? Spirit is saying just live truthfully, connect to self, and you have a lot of skills out there. When we come out the other side of this, you will be victorious. You will take control of your own destiny there, and it is divinely guided. You are protected, but they want you to know that you have faced obstacles in the past and you've been very strong and victorious. That time you will do it again, okay? There's even bigger victory to come for you, Taurus, as well on the other side of this. So they are just saying, use this time though to step away from the bombardment of media, of news, because you're perpetuating this cycle of fear within yourself. And that is, they're totally understanding of it. They know that we're only human, and we are energy in having a sort of a human experience here. They completely get it, but they're saying please try and connect to self and take quiet time to meditate and calm yourself, okay? You will come out the other side victorious. They just want you to know that, but please use this time to connect and try and live as fearlessly as you can, okay? But taking all of the advice of the authorities that are giving it currently. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Okay, yes, they want you to take those cards. So you have the Queen of Fire. This is so interesting. Scorpio had, wow, okay, Scorpio also had Queen of Fire come out there. So it's very, I'm doing like a reading to sense the energies of what the current shift in the world, okay? And it's so interesting that it is similar to the Scorpio read. So I'm getting a sort of a big, the changing vibes of the world at the minute through the cards. Spirit is guiding me. So we have the Queen of Fire there. What's different from you and Scorpio's reading was that Scorpio's was in reverse, but you have yours upright, okay? So when you have the Queen of Fire there, this is about collaborating and using your connection to spirit to be creating something that you're passionate about during this time. So it is reconnecting to your soul, your inner self. Perhaps you're helping your fears by creating something to get out all of this emotion, okay? So it's almost like, what's the word I need, Spirit? What's the word? It's not purge, it's not purge. It's almost like you're self-healing your situation as you create something to get your emotions out. And it's you could be connecting to people online to collaborate in some way with this Queen of Fire energy. Now this is obviously, Queen of Fire is a how can I put this? It's a Leo energy here. When you have the Queen of Fire, it's about creativity. It's about something you're strongly emotive to. But in this deck, as you can see, it's creating magic from what you're passionate about there, okay? And it is so that you can purge yourself. You can see this beautiful light around the headspace and everything. It is to calm your mind there, okay? Even though it is a fire element, which speaks of creativity and something that that you're passionate about there, it is calming your mind in order to get this out. It's almost self-healing through using creativity. Now it is at the center of your reading there, and it is what comes from your heart, okay? How are you feeling at the moment? Let it out. Even if you're not an artist, they're saying just get some pen and paper, get it out. If it's writing, if it's drawing, if it's painting, whatever it is that you do to get it out. They've just shown me knitting, with knitting needles and wool. I don't know what that is. Well, I do know what it is, but that might be for a message for someone in particular who needs to know this. But yeah, they show me knitting needles and some wool. There's this like colorful wool, blue and white. Blue and white. Okay, so they just want you to know that use your creativity to pass this time, okay? It is a very creative time for you. There's a lot of magic around what you're creating as well. So maybe you'll encourage other people around you, Taurus, to do the same. It's a collaboration. It's like you're coming together but not physically together. So you may recommend to people that you connect together at some point, have some sort of book club or something online, just to keep your spirits going. They're saying spirits up, spirits up. So keeping your spirits high there, okay? And then we have the world, okay? So it is the end of a cycle. When you got the world card, it's a beautiful sort of gaining new perspective because on your life right now. It's using this time to really reassess your life. Are you happy where you are? Obviously you're not, because of the situation that's going on in the world at the moment, but they mean on a more personal level. This is giving you time to reconnect to self. And they're saying just use this time to become really silent and connect to spirit, connect to yourself, connect to within, to your higher self, so that you can really assess, am I doing what I really love? If I'm not, can I change that? Is there a possibility to reset because of what's just happened in the world on a global scale? Is this situation giving you a chance to really go for what you want fearlessly once it's all over? So that's the message that's coming through there. Now, when you have the World card in the traditional tarot, it is about the completion of a cycle, okay? So we're coming out of it the other side with a lesson. Okay, when you've got that completion of a cycle, lessons are learned, goals are going to be achieved on the other side. This is also, in the traditional tarot, this is also travel. So travel starts up again. It's a completion of a cycle and things start to move again on the other side, okay? But it is, when you've got the World card in this tarot deck, it is about perspective. Okay, it is aligning yourself with spirit and remaining unattached to the outcomes and being a conduit, as it were, a vehicle, a vessel for miracles. Okay, for miracles to happen, to come out the other side. But reconnecting to self is so important right now for you, Taurus. Okay, they really want you to be mindful. But it is, yeah, it's like unlocking the key to the universe. Am I happy? Connecting to your higher self during this time in order to have a different perspective when the cycle is over on the other side, when you've learned the lessons you're learning during this time. Okay, so they're just asking you to be mindful. When you get the World card, it's also a very successful, abundant card. So when you're coming out the other side, you have two success cards there with the Chariot and the World, two major arcana cards. Okay, so Spirit is saying, please, the object of this time is to reconnect to self. Okay, you will be abundant and successful on the other side. Things will work out for you. Okay, you have the 10 of Earth, but it is in reverse. Okay, 10 of Earth is about material abundance and financial security. Okay, but it is also how can I put this? It's about you being, because it's in reverse, it's about you being worried about this material abundance or this financial security for the future because of what has happened there. Okay, Spirit is asking you, they're saying that this is the current state of mind that you're in with this. Please do not worry, because you will be successful on the other side. But they're saying now, obviously, they understand your worry about financial security, okay? But there will be knowledge gained from it. It's now, it's like you're stepping back and observing the result of what you built through your dedication and hard work. And although that is currently on hold, or some of those things have fallen away because of the situation in the world right now, you achieved what you achieved before, you will do it again. Okay, you are master of your craft there. Okay, you know exactly what you're doing and how to do it, and you can do it again. So it is achieving mastery on the other side. Okay, gaining the treasures of what you can do and the knowledge that you have. Although at the moment you're finding it very hard because it's in reverse to sort of appreciate what you have in terms of good fortune, you feel like you don't have any good fortune right now. They're saying on the other side is all going to work out for you, okay? Because you got the Chariot and you got the World card. But they're saying right now they totally understand all of your concerns in that area. But they really want you to use this time to forget about money. And I know that's hard to do, Taurus. That's so hard to do. I am the same. But they're saying your focus right now should be gaining that balance within yourself, being the center of the storm and being calm, okay? Because you can't lead on the other side if you are still in fear. They've said what you've built up in the past, you can do it again. There is no, there is no stopping you. You are strong, Taurus. Now, obviously, Ten of Earth is connected to you as an Earth element, so it speaks really highly. That you're really worried about this financial situation, and rightly so. It is a tough time, but they are telling you, especially with the Magician card there, you've got what you want wants you. Again, this is just like the Scorpio card, Scorpio read that I did just earlier. It's about manifesting what you want, being in alignment with Spirit's will. Miracles are possible with this card, okay? So when you look up the meaning of this card, this is a miracle card. It speaks of alchemy and magic there. Anything is possible, okay? So, and this is, as we're coming out of this energy, it's saying you will start to see the miracles, Taurus, okay? It says, when you see this card, be reminded that your will and your skill alone will yield limited results, okay? So it can get you so far, but you need to connect to Spirit and to your higher self to achieve the better results, okay? When you partner with Spirit, all will be well, and that's when miracles happen, okay? There will be beautiful results manifested through you and Spirit. You'll work magic together to raise this situation, turn it around, and be victorious, okay? You have the victory card, the world card, major arcana. You will be successful on the other side. But also the Magician card is about manifesting your life streams. So you may go that bit beyond, okay? So what you had, you're going to get back. You're going to get back on track, but also what you're manifesting is also making its way to you. So it cannot get to you unless, Taurus, you have connected to your higher self and kept those vibrations high, okay? And you can't do that in a state of fear. So they're really urging you to step away from watching the news 24/7, okay? They don't want you to do that because they're saying it's this perpetual state of fear which brings lower vibrations. Easier said than done. They know it. They keep saying that. We know how hard it is. We know how hard it is. But please try to find maybe a routine or something that gives you maybe 20 minutes of news a day or every second day where you just check in, see what's going on in the world, what you need to know, then step away so you can have peace and reconnect to yourself, to creativity. Use this time for that, okay? But also the Magician, some of you are connecting to The Secret or the Law of Attraction. Keep doing that. It's coming so close to you, manifesting so close, okay? It's within reach. So on the other side of this, things will be making their way to you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Taurus? Thank you so much. The Moon. Yeah, wow. It's almost like exactly the same reading for Scorpio. You have the Moon card, okay, which is this illusion, things that you do not know about, things that are working behind the scenes there that you are unaware of, and you have to trust your instincts during this time, okay? It's like the behind the scenes. It's important to trust the mystery and remember that what is happening is all a shift for your higher good. It will bring illumination at the perfect time, okay? Great opportunities lie in the shadows, as they say with this card, okay? So when the darkness happens, there can only be light on the other side. So the darkness is now, obviously, in some area, well, in a lot of areas of the world, the light is coming, okay? And with the light brings great opportunities. The current conditions are not necessarily a reflection of what is going on around you. So, for example, you're watching all this news and everything like that, but you're not realizing how good a position you're in right now, Taurus. So yes, financially, things may have become in delay or stuck or fallen away there, but they're saying you're still in a good position, Taurus, right now, okay? You have your health. Please connect to your higher self, and on the other side of all this will be illuminated a beautiful opportunity to make up for what has happened here, okay? So trust in your instincts with this. That's it's so important that you really trust your instincts on this situation, but really listen to what the authorities have said. But the most important thing that Spirit really want you to know is to connect with self and use your ideas for this creativity. Okay, you are also with the Queen of Air. The Queen of Air is a very self-sufficient energy. Okay, as I said, Leo energy, very self-sufficient, still an achiever, despite the fact that you are in this limbo phase, still achieving by using whatever it is you're passionate about in order to keep yourself connected to the universe, as it were, and to self. Okay, but the cycle will come to an end, as they say there. It will be a very successful ending. It was a necessary, this is what I'm getting from the cards, so please just take this as the message comes from the cards. It was a necessary transition to allow humans to reconnect to self. Okay, now this is an awful situation, and people are suffering because of it, and I hate that absolutely. But they are saying that it will come right on the other side, and what you are manifesting, Taurus, will come to you. Please remember to connect to self and keep yourself calm. Okay, they really want you to know to keep calm. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm going to give you some Oracle Angel cards. These are by Doreen Virtue. What else do my beautiful Taurus need to know? Thank you so much, Spirit. Cupid. So this is a beautiful love card there. So not only to love others during this time, Taurus, but also to love yourself. Self-love, self-respect during this time is very important. And it says here, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this awakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Okay, Spirit is just guiding me to say that this situation has made everyone have a bit of a shake-up, a wake-up call. Okay, so it's about taking down barriers during this time and really allowing love in terms of yourself. But also when we come out this on the other side, we realize how short life is, how important life is, and to I don't really, they just said this, and it's such a pun, especially I'm doing Taurus, but it said take the bull by the horns and really go after what you want in terms of love. Okay, those barriers don't need to be down, to need to be up. They need to be down. Allow people into your sphere. If you found in the past that your barriers are up because you've been hurt in the past, when you really connect to your higher self and you look about things that happened in the past and then consider what's happening in the world at the moment, they're asking you to think, is it really worth it to keep my boundaries up because I was hurt in the past? Hell no. Get those boundaries down, because when you come out the other side, it's all about love. Okay, in all different forms. Self-love, deep love for others, connecting with others, community, coming back together. Okay, and obviously love, if you're looking for romance, it will follow too, but they're saying keep those barriers down there. Okay, I'm just going to give you another card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else to my beautiful Taurus? Thank you so much. This one just flipped right out of the pack, did a backflip. Daydream. They really, really want you. They connected it straight to the Magician card. They really want you to keep those images flowing right through and really connect to your deepest, highest self there. Okay? Daydreaming is very important for manifesting what you truly desire, Taurus. They're saying you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Oh, I love that. They've just connected it also to the Queen of Fire. This is the seat of creativity. Okay? So whatever ideas are coming to you at this time, Taurus, very important. Write them down. Draw them, really connect to them, see them as if you're in a movie. Okay, this is again clarifying the meditation, staying silent, listening. In silence, so many thoughts come in and come out and process in our brains. And because we're bombarded every day by lots of data as well, you know, sometimes we don't allow ourselves to have time to sit with those thoughts. They just come in and fly out. But if we allow ourselves to sit and really explore the thoughts that are coming in, we can manifest a lot quicker. Okay, so really do have that daydream going on there, my beautiful Taurus. Okay, they've asked me for a goddess guidance card also, so I'll give you one of those. Thank you so much, spirit guides, guardian angels. They don't often ask me, but for this read, they did it for Scorpio too. Thank you so much, spirit guides, guardian angels. What else do my beautiful Taurus need to know during this time? Can you please guide me? They did, however, give you one more card than Scorpio's read. But don't tell Scorpio, hey? Thank you so much, spirit guides, guardian angels. What else do my beautiful... Thank you so much. What we have here, purification. Oh, wow. I mean, they've really clarified this reading and this energy of the time right now. I think, so we have, it's Coventina is the goddess there. Purification, very important, Taurus. This message is obviously very important during this time for you all. It says, it is a time for cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. It is a time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. Okay, so yes, with what's going on in the world at the moment with this pandemic, this is a cleansing of body time. Okay, but being in isolation is a cleansing of mind time. So they really are clarifying this connection to the higher self, using the meditation, using the time to connect to creativity and your inner being. Okay, now Goddess Coventina, this is a new deck for me, so I'm just going to look up and give you the meaning, the exact meaning of Coventina for you, so you can have greater insight before you go. And it says, this message comes as a help and not as an affront or a criticism. Your vessel has become clogged by overuse of harsh chemicals, and the offending source is within your psyche. You've been ignorant. They've just come in there, harsh chemicals. They've just come in there and they've said this is to do with technology. They just wanted you to know that the offending source is within your psyche is technology as well. That's what they've just asked me to say. So we've got, going back to the text, it says you've been ignoring your body's many signals and screams for relief from the steady ingestion of impurities. Perhaps you've also noticed a slump in your energy level, and your degree of joy has lagged as well. Never mind these past effects, though, as the solution is now at hand, right now. Now that you've heard this message, do not hesitate for even a moment to make new arrangements. You will want to keep a sharp focus on the contents of your mind and speech as well, for the words you think and speak are the very diet that supports or thwarts you. Choose purity, and I promise you a changed outlook for the better. Thank you so much, Spirit. That's, wow, truly grateful for that. They've clarified the whole reading. This, as I said, is perspective card. This is the seat of creativity, purification of your mind, stepping away from that, the electronical stuff there. Obviously, we're in a cycle of change there for the universe, almost a reset for the world and for humans. So please be mindful that you will travel through this. There will be success and victory on the other side. But please be mindful, it is a necessary shift. And what you want truly wants you there. Okay, Taurus? Things will be illuminated in the time to come. It's April into May time. Things are shifting out and will come to an end there. So I hope this helped and resonated with you in some way. This is the message that I was guided to give you as an extra bonus reading. I will still be doing my usual tarot card readings, but they've just guided me to do this one as a special one-off to help some of you out there. Apparently you needed to get this message. So I'm just also going to give you a trinket there. What else do my beautiful Taurus need to know? Okay. We have a turtle. Okay, so turtle, tortoise, however you say it, tortoise, we have that there, and this is about, you know, slow progress, but slow, steady progress. Okay, and Turtles, from once they're born, they're very self-sufficient, okay? They're left to hatch on their own, and then they make their own way to the sea. Sea is obviously purification, is cleansing. So this is a time for self-reliance. Again, it speaks of the Queen of Fire with that turtle. I don't know if you can... Sorry, I don't know if you can see that there. I'll keep dropping it. So they're just saying this is a time for self-reliance, self-sufficiency. You can also lead with love and care of those around you if you are currently with other people in your home. But if you're not, this is a time for self-reliance, self-sufficiency, cleansing, going deep within. You're going to the deep, okay? So again, this all speaks of like, you know, salt water cleansing, but also steady progress, okay? So I'm just going to put that on the, well, they've asked for it to be in between those two. So there we go. As it connects to the Queen of Fire with this self-sufficiency, but also going deep within and gaining that, you know, that purity and yeah, steady progress. Okay, I hope this resonated. As I said, Taurus, I will be doing my usual readings as usual. If you did connect to it, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free, costs absolutely nothing there. It just lets me know that you've connected to the reading, lets you know when I update my next message. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus. Stay safe, love and light.